Hello and welcome back to The Long Road. You rejoin us in Aalborg in Denmark, and we're driving a Mercedes Actros today, ironically the vehicle that ploughed into us in the last episode. So hopefully we'll be driving it a little bit more carefully. It's our first time in a Mercedes, so looking forward to driving it and a new experience. We're going to be travelling today across to Jönköping via the Frederikshavn pass here, so we'll be taking the ferry across to Gothenburg. It's going to be a night drive, so we're leaving just before 9 p.m. this evening, and we should be arriving in the dead of night to Gothenburg, hopefully around the city, through the city lights, and onto our final destination, hopefully just before sunrise. We might even catch the sunrise as we land there. So yeah, we have 23 tonnes of coconut milk with us today, but let's make the most of that evening light, grab ourselves a cup of tea and get on the road. Seems the workers are all taking a break here. Looks like you might be letting us go. Thank you very much, Mr. DHL. Do enjoy that evening quality of light. Particularly see it in Scandinavia, particularly the further north you go. It's incredible sort of shafts of light that come through, creating eventually these long shadows across the cab, across the road. Very different to the character of the light you might see in more southern Europe. There's certainly a more industrial feel to it. I think even more industrial as we get ourselves towards the port this evening. Look out there, see what we can see. going to be able to undertake there, nor would it be wise to do so. Although he's stopping. That's very kind of you, but I think it's best you go first. Running backwards. Let's try again. Parking brake on. It makes such a difference being on a hill like that. Stopping is something ideal. As we get onto the main road. To Frederikshavn Arriving. It's almost mesmerizing, that sort of violet colour light. I think we will catch you guys up when we arrive at the port and see how the light has changed by then. Certainly very, very pink, almost psychedelic shade at the moment. So we'll see you in a moment. So we are just pulling into the port of Frederikshavn. I'm starting to question the colours. I don't think I've ever in real life seen a sunset quite like that. I'm wondering if that's one of the weather mod features. It just gives that level of variety, but it's almost sort of hyper-realism. It kind of looks like something you might see out of Grand Theft Auto Vice City or something like that in terms of the light quality. I'd like to investigate that. I've never seen anything quite like it before. So, let me know if you've had some crazy sunsets. Or if it's just me, perhaps on my own setup. So far enjoying the Actros. It's a completely different drive to anything we've driven before so far. Different engine note, different cab layout. Feels almost like a sort of coach, the way that things are laid out. Indeed, we've got to walk and Oslo. The direction we're going in. Let's see if this is a teleport port, I believe it is. There's a vehicle up just here. Yes, we could also go to Oslo from here. So we're just crossing the small gap of ocean here. 3 hours and 15 minutes, so we should be arriving at dark. Indeed, that is dark. here. So we exit. So that is specific for Standline over there, so I think it's this way out. Some local traffic laws there. I think that caused a bit of a blockage there. Indeed, we are slightly out of our lane. Make our way swiftly on and around without causing an incident, hopefully. Clear. Onto the motorway. Left to test after this will be the Renault, and we will then have tried every single major make of truck available. Truck Simulator 2 gives us a good idea of what the different options will be when it comes to purchasing the first truck. You can just see a little bit of that sunset, ultra pink colour in the distance there. I think at this stage I have to say I'm not too wedded to any particular vehicle. I think there are some really strong contenders. I think it does also depend on the market and what's available. We'll have to just see what we can afford with our bracket that we'll have available. Aiming to save between 100 and 150,000 euros in total. So a lot of way to go yet. A fair amount of mileage to cover as well on the roads. We're not planning to go over to the UK, so not overly worried about it just yet. Just having to change down a few gears there in order to get up that hill. So 70 here rather than 80 kilometers an hour. We are effectively heading east here towards the sunrise. So whilst we left the sunrise behind us, sunset behind us, we're now going into the sunrise. So we've got all quality of light really from all sides going on tonight. Actually skirting around Gothenburg rather than going through the city centre. Obviously parts of Scandinavia are the land where the sun never sets, so you have this sort of odd twilight time. I think it's up here. Just lost my concentration there for a moment. So yeah, sort of land where the sun never quite fully sets, which is kind of equally mesmerising and also quite strange. Someone who used to the pitch black night you get in the UK. But it's now 3 in the morning and it's certainly light ahead of us. Presumably it's sort of an area where you might see the northern lights quite easily as well. It's been on my bucket list to see the northern lights at some point. Oops, excuse me. Even at just gone over 3 o'clock in the morning, it's incredible. The engine braking there to slow down nice and carefully. Looking at the clock, I would definitely say it's time for morning at this point. It's almost a little bit trippy. Doing fine for fuel. Mercedes seems to enjoy slightly higher revs, I've noticed, than other trucks I've driven. Seems to perform a bit better between that 1,500 and 2,000 RPM band. So here we are, sunrise at 4:15 in the morning. Night time at all there. Let's put in front of that truck. So we'll be travelling myself actually in a couple of weeks' time. Just about 100 kilometres south of where we're dropping our shipment today. So I will try and see what the light is like in real life and whether you get those amazing sunsets so late and early sunrises as well. As I've done in previous episodes, very fond memories of travelling in Scandinavia and kind of beautiful lake over there. Super still water. And so yeah, keen to see, it's been a very long time, but sort of how well it's modelled, and yeah, see how some of that light performs in real life. I've almost been following the sun the whole way, I feel. Okay, I think at this point I will catch you up as we arrive towards the depot. So I'll see you in a moment. So we are just arriving into Jönköping. We've just been travelling along the motorways to here now. Time is now nearly 5:45 in the morning. The sun is most definitely up. And we're nearly at our destination. We have our coconut milk. Just gonna let that caravan go. It's a Range Rover. Looks like the co-op here is actually a co-op itself, the shopping centre. Wondering where they want it, whether they have a logistics section around the back for inbound goods. So we'll pull up here in a second and see where they want it. Indeed, looks to be around the back there. You never quite know until you're there exactly how challenging the park is going to be. As much use as we can and straighten up the vehicle. Also made a presumption here that there are no other vehicles on the other side, which is true, thankfully. So this is our very first attempt actually trying a reverse park without using the full outside camera. I think it's fair to say we'll take a look now, see how well we've done. All in all, I'm incredibly pleased with that. I think it's obviously got room for improvement, but it's not as bad as it could have been. So I'm really pleased that we gave that a go. I can't say too much, but to say that there is going to be definite progress into building out a series around the driving academy, ETS2. Some definite plans have already begun with that, so do keep an eye out on the channel. But for now, let's see how we've done with this particular job. So 328 kilometres driven, total of 9 hours and 23 minutes, and slowly sneaking our way towards level 7, and another €5,000 in the bank, so we are progressing on. Thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the ride and the hop over to Sweden, now in full Scandinavian territory. And we'll be hopefully at some point encountering Malmo and the Öresund Bridge down back towards Denmark, and then we'll be making our long way along the corridor back down, hopefully, job board permitting, to down to Calais. So thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see some more, please consider subscribing. Please like the video if you like it, and share your thoughts down below. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.